Got married on June 10th, 1961. He got me to pretty much everything for my wedding. George was really good about sitting back and letting you do what you had to do, what you did best. His list for I don't do this or I don't do that was longer than the list of I do, trust me.
So how did you feel on your wedding day? Was it, were you
nervous? Really nervous. You know what you worry about the most is if everybody's going to show up. You don't care about presents, you don't care about anything but people showing up.
Do you know how George felt?
He didn't ever turn around. He didn't know what was going on. He was worried about his part in the wedding. And he wrote on the bottom of his shoes, I remember, help me. So, you know, in a Catholic wedding, they kneel so much and pray so much that you could see help me, and his brothers were laughing all during the ceremony, and I didn't know what they were laughing about. Well,
so you didn't know?
I didn't know at that. I didn't know until about a year later.
Do you remember this photo?
Oh, do I ever?
What was going through your mind?
Oh, he was being so cute.
How was he being so cute?
Because he is cute. He was a good-looking guy.
Right.
I always wondered how I got him.
Do you guys remember what you were talking about?
I probably was talking about we can't go to my house because my mom won't let us. We can go over there now, we're married. He reminded me on our 18th anniversary that I had been with him longer than I was with my mother.
Wow.
And I've never forgotten that. Now that was the family reunion at the church that was in front of the church that morning. They took the pictures, and that's only about a third of them. But somebody walked by and said, "Gee, you have a nice parish." And I thought, parish, these are kids. This is just family.
Right.
And you know something, he had more friends than anybody I've ever met. Everybody liked my husband. And he had the most beautiful voice. I can remember him singing at Bobby's wedding, and people turned around and asking me who it was that was singing, and Bobby said, "That was my dad."
Aww.
He was so proud. I was so glad that he was so proud that his dad was singing. That's my favorite picture of my kids. Yep. And George wanted to name them all with B names so that it'd be easy to call them. And I thought, you don't call them, I do. Bill, Brent, Bing, and I always call them the wrong name. 5 boys and 3 girls, and I love every one of them so much.
Well, it brings back a lot of memories.
Oh, does it ever. I love my kids. My kids have gotten me through this, through George passing away. Right. They have.
50 years, I cannot imagine.
Oh, you know something, it goes by too fast. And I'm thinking that people that are older, when young people look at them, they only see an old person and not a life that is coming to an end. I read this book, and it was one of the best books I've ever read that I gave you.
Yeah.
And I would say make him feel so important, because I wish I could do that over again and make George feel like he was the most important person in the world, because I did love him very, very much.